went. Too many lost. Smoke like I smoke.
Who wanna spar a few rounds, boy, my stamina great. Once you get trapped behind these bars, you can't escape.
I'm dropping these philosophies that y'all should try adopting. Running from the law, no, running from the law, but you cross me.
Snakes in the grass, learn how to move when they rattle. Too many losses, be a light and you can prove it's a shadow.
Yo, I walk through the streets like the grand wizard of poetry, and your boy got that bling, so nigga just knows me. Only God knows.
Yeah.
They say that life is a marathon. Well, catch me if you can, I'm a paragon.
Yeah.
Just try to keep up.
Keep
Try
up.
to keep up.
Wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel, to understand the proverb and the interpretation.
It's the chef. Dawood Akeem. Everybody. Hey, shalom, Maki.
Shalom, ma. Hey. The Most High said, bless them with a proverb and hit them with some wisdom. They wanna be on my level, please, I will forgive them. I'm Abraham's seed, don't address me as a nigga. Rather Exodus 20:12, prophet your father figure. Flesh is temporary, but eternity is permanent. My lyrics over heads, cause my bars up in the firmament. Keep them on their guard, catch them slipping, that's an offense. Proudly melanated, my flow blacker than Kadar 10. I stay strapped, biblically the thing a clap. Marvel at the flow, I'm like Thanos with the finger snap. Penmanship wet, DeRozan from the mid-range. Lyrically, I'm deadly, turn this record to a squid game. Sisters buying bundles, throw the a la carte away. Rappers can't touch me, boff a bomb too far away. Penny with the flow, yeah, you know I keep a heart away. And Solomon was wise, but they still led his heart astray. You know I'm still trying to find my way. It's my destiny, I know I got a part to play. Can't wait to see a higher on that righteous day. New Jerusalem, I know I got a right to stay. You need to take heed to this wisdom. And you gotta stay away from folly. Cause everybody say they in the truth, but the truth is not in everybody. They call me prophet when they run up, so I put the gun up. Started from the bottom, but now I'm on the come up. Staying on my grind, I'ma hustle till the sun up. Still kick it with my ox, so you know we put that pun up. Yeah, life's different when you anointed. Them demons come hard when they know that you've been appointed. Was stubborn in my ways, on the way to my grave. Stiff neck before the truth, now my spirit is double jointed. Yeah, I stay ready for war. I put on the whole armor of God. When my brethren get the call, it's sad cause they know that we finna ride. Need to be humble in the spirit, and still be bold in your countenance. And beware opposition. Even your friends and your family can be counterfeit.
Could you really understand a man of dark sands? Believe what he relaying, or be Martin the Pam? Or would you turn Karen, cutting first with the bland, so they could point a missile on one grain of sand? All because he rep the brand, not stitched with hands. Proclaim true persona, no longer boy the man. Not asking for rights, freedom is a demand. Telling all Sinai is the law of the land. It's either the blue pill or the red pill. It's either Mount Zion or Matrix. It's either you get down or you lay down. There'll be no more negotiations. How could the living shake dead bones? Peasants rise to thrones, cries come from stones. Ever heard a prayer touch your soul? Have your status be known, urge y'all take us home.
Spit righteous heat with these punchlines, ballin' like it's crunch time. Hungry for the word like I'm standing in the lunch line. Know you got a purpose, you can find it with enough time. And seek his wisdom daily or you gonna have a tough time. I seek the Messiah, no hesitation. Elohim, ain't no need for abbreviation. Follow the laws, you know, heavenly legislation. And these lyrics overhead like I'm spitting that elevation. To all my sisters, I'm sorry for how you treated. Remember y'all some queens and the enemy been defeated. I know sometimes it's hard and your spirit can feel depleted. Go to Proverbs 31 and then let me know where you read it. This whole world artificial. We need to get back to reality. How we come from a line of kings, but we lost sheep cursed with a peasant mentality. There's redemption in the Most High, but it's up to us to seize it. They say prophet got the juice, but the Holy Spirit was the one that had to squeeze it. Need to to take heed to this wisdom. And trust, you gotta stay away from folly. And even though they say they in the truth, no, the truth is not in everybody. False prophets. You know I'm still trying to find my way. It's my destiny, I know I got a part to play. Can't wait to see a high on and righteous day. New Jerusalem, I know I got a right to stay. You need to take heed to this wisdom. And you gotta stay away from folly. Cause everybody say they in the truth, but the truth is not in everybody.
All praises to the Father for another day. Thankful I'm alive, know it could've went the other way. Now I got a shot, that's an open J. Time to run the race, fast pace. Michael Vick on a broken plate. I remember days mommy prayed for her baby's sakes. Coke residue on her favorite place. Now I'm all repentant and I'm trying to walk a path straight. Before he blow them horns like Louis Armstrong or the Miles Day. My vocab got bruised and a mild rage. Went from last place to the one like I'm Baron Dave. I was in the trenches, same clothes, different days. Throwing rock at every corner like Diamond Dallas Page. Until I read Deuteronomy the 28th. Put me on a path to repentance I couldn't escape. Rockin' Dior, what can I say? I got amazing taste. And the sweetest sound, every bar's like amazing grace. My neck's still glowing, I'm a fly fella. Got the roadie 40mm sky dweller. Still in the spirit, though I fly better. Couldn't throw the guard off even if they was applying Kawhi pressure. I rang bells from New Orleans to the Tribeca. MJ jumping from the line, couldn't fly better. I kill these rappers like Brad when he tried Hector. Then I spin it back to hear my name like Static Selector. Peter was the rock, that's an ill thing. I was pulling rock out the water, so we sort of the same. Here to change the game like Dana, Big Daddy Kane. Bars crazy like Artez before the name changed. 22 got me feeling like I can't lose. Throwing rocks at me, but I can't bruise. No, they wanna see me dead or in them upstate blues. I'ma just win it all in the end like all of the other greats do. Easy.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Oh yeah, everybody dies. Appointed.
Solemn prophet, heavy is the head. They weren't ready for this. About this work.
They say that life is a marathon. Well, catch me if you can, I'm a paragon. Just try to keep up. Try to keep up. I see you there at the finish line. Cause I ain't slowing down, no, I'm getting mine. Just try to keep up. Try to keep up.
Solemn. I'm trying to gather all the sinners. You would think that it's town hall. The ones who say they love you could be plotting your downfall. Many hear my music and be thinking they found Paul. I'm living in my purpose and I'm thankful I found y'all. Ain't it dope to be blessed by the Most High? Be grateful for your breath just like the wind as it blows by. He knows why you strayed. You need to break soul ties. You covered by the blood. It's crimson, so roll tide. Appointed by the Father, so you know I'ma do his work. I'm an example. To preach repentance, I do it first. Sin has a price, and let me tell you that cost steep. This ain't for the righteous, trying to gather the lost sheep. Focus on my message, don't get caught up in language. Even Messiah sat with sinners, so I know who to hang with. Hate it or love it, there's always sin trying to creep up. Either join or move around, cause ain't no way you can keep up.
Life is a marathon. Well, catch me if you can, I'm a paragon. Just try to keep up. Try to keep up. I see you there at the finish line. Cause I ain't slowing down, no, I'm getting mine. I'ma finish. Keep up, try to keep up.
Keep up.
They say that life is a marathon. Well, catch me if you can, I'm a paragon. Just try to keep up.
Do this work, it don't
Try
matter
to
what y'all
keep
talking about.
up. I see you there at the finish line.
Elohim.
Cause I ain't slowing down, no, I'm getting mine.
I'm getting mine.
Just try to keep up. Try to keep up.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. It's your boy Silent Prophet here. And y'all already know it is a special week that people look forward to with their competitive selves. This is Shabbat Talk. But we'll be having trivia night in a little bit. So thank you for all the people who are here on the panel. Thank you for all the people who are watching either via Facebook or YouTube. And we're gonna get right into the rest of everything. But first, before we get everything started in the shout outs, gotta give all honor, worship, praise, esteem, exaltation to the Most High, because he's more than worthy. He's more than worthy. He gets all the credit. He gets everything. Without him, we would not be here to have these nice competitive nights in the spirit, right? In the spirit of brotherly love, and people want to win and get the bragging rights too. But we wouldn't have this. We wouldn't have any of the lessons or anything like that. So we definitely, this is the Most High's platform. Truth Talk Radio is the Most High's. All the Shabbat Talks are his. We are all his. So we got to give him his just due. And as always, we give him the absolute loudest applause. All praises to the Most High.
Amen.
And getting to the shout outs. Let's see who was first in the chat. First in the chat was Sister Tess, and Sister Cindy was right behind her. Shabbat Shalom to my sisters. Hope y'all doing all right. Oops, sorry. They were saying that they're having like a big storm out there, so they're gonna listen in. They're gonna listen in over YouTube. So, sis, if y'all wanna drop y'all answers in the chat for the trivia night later on, go ahead. If you start getting behind, what you can do is you can give me a call, and I'll let you be able to hear what I'm saying live. I mean, you won't be able to see it up to date, but you'll be able to hear it, and then you can maybe drop your answers that way. Whatever's easiest for you guys. But next up, we got my rib, my better half. Sister Ebony is in the building. Shabbat Shalom, happy Sabbath. She got the kids with her today, so Akari and Genesis are tuning in.
Shabbat Shalom. Hello.
Shabbat Shalom to my brother David and his wife Sandra. Glad y'all are back home safe and enjoying yourselves. Shabbat Shalom, man.
Shabbat Shalom, brother.
I got your full name as a contact in my phone. I always want to call you David Archibald. So when I get ready to say your name, I gotta remember not to say your last name. But
he's gonna do it anyway, though. It's all good.
And then Shabbat Shalom to my dear Sister Ava in the building.
Shabbat Shalom. Is there's a different link that has been running for this live, and it's running concurrently with this one. So I don't know if anybody else was waiting on that one. I think I saw Sister Cindy mention it. If you need to deactivate that link, because it's running over there with nothing. So I thought maybe you weren't hooked up, the StreamYard wasn't hooked up to the live. And I have to go into the page to see your actual what's going on right now live link.
Okay, let me see.
I don't think anybody else is there, so I guess it doesn't really matter or something.
Another one's running concurrently. The only one I see, let me see. Let me double check, make sure I'm not tweaking. Yeah, I don't see anything else running concurrently, just this one.
It's okay. It doesn't really matter. Those of us who were commenting on it are here now. So hopefully if anybody else joins, they'll see the actual They'll see the life that we're talking on right now. So never mind.
Maybe it fixed itself. I don't know. But thank you for the heads up. And I apologize for any, inconvenience. Technology ain't perfect. And neither are the ones who use it. But also Shabbat Shalom to Brother Sean. Is Brother Sean over there behind you, right over your shoulder, sis?
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, my brother. Shabbat Shalom to Sister Andy, aka Sister Sponsor, in the building.
Shabbat Shalom.
And last but not least, Shabbat Shalom to Sister Kaylee.
Shabbat Shalom.
The previous champ.
This time I'm going less hard.
Don't do that. Keep going if you can. And Professor S will be tuning in via YouTube today, so he won't be here on the panel. But Shabbat Shalom to my A1 Day One, Professor S, man. All right, so this week we are actually finally finishing up Psalms 119. But we got Joshua 21, 13 through 26, Proverbs 25, 28 through 26, 19, and then we got Psalms 119, verses 145 to the end, verse 176. So with that, we don't have the knight that breaks the ice today. If he comes in, I'll give him a shout. But anybody want to break that ice and share what they got from the reading this week?
Sister Kaylee.
She's just nominating folks. Kaylee over there like, hey, don't be calling on me.
Can I get a second? All right, so in Joshua, I noticed that one of my favorite characters were mentioned, Elder Caleb. So that brought a smile to my face. It wasn't anything much, just saying that he got his part of the land. But thanks to this reading with you guys, I don't think I ever recognized Caleb before we started reading together. And he's just grown on me, and he's as popular now as David and Goliath's story, and so I appreciate that. And in Proverbs was biting this week. Like there was one, I didn't write it down, but there was one talking about how the lazy person looks outside and says that there's a lion out there. It's like, don't that sound like me when it's snowing or raining and I don't want to go anywhere? And if I do go, I'm miserable. It's like, so it was on me this week. There's a lot of lazy man proverbs in there. It's like, all right, Father, here you. And Psalm 119, verse 165. Great peace have they which love thy law, and nothing shall offend them. That was an encouragement to me to stay in the law, because I have noticed that in my life is that the more I read the Torah and get to know Yah's heart, is the less that things happening in the world and the less things that might be deliberate towards me bother me. I still have a way to go. I'm not perfect. I'm just saying the person who's speaking it today is different from the person that spoke to you 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, and it's because of the Most High, just speaking to me through His Word, and I appreciate that much. So, hallelujah, glory to the King.
All praises. All praises. We are not the same people that we was yesterday. It's always important to continue to grow in Him. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody else want to share what they got from the
What I got, I didn't want to go first, but I'll go second. Proverbs 25, verse 28. Whoever has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls. That is just like a reminder to me that it's important to have self-control, because if you don't have self-control and you just act impulsively, then like it can get you put in bad situations. You can like ruin your reputation. Just a whole bunch of stuff comes with that. And then also Proverbs 26 verses 4 and 5. Do not answer a fool according to his folly, lest you also be like him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own eyes. And with that, it's like if somebody is trying to start an argument or trying to rile you up, you don't fight fire with fire. You don't respond to, like stupidity or, any of that stuff. Because, I mean, in the end, you'll only look like a fool yourself. So that's really important as well. Because I used to do that. Especially at work. So yeah, but I'm glad I don't do that anymore. If anything like that happens, I just ignore it, just move on, let people say what they want, cuz in the end it doesn't matter what they think or what they say to you. It just matters what the Most High thinks. So,
Absolutely.
Hallelujah.
All praises. Like the Proverbs always say this too. We should always be willing to accept correction and accept words of wisdom and be willing to make the change if we're not in alignment with what the word says, right? It's always great when you can read the word and not necessarily have to be corrected by someone. You're reading the word, you're looking at the word, and you're identifying that you're not in alignment with the word. And so the word brings the correction and you make the change. That is always such a blessing. And it's the better way to do it. don't be against if somebody says, hey, this is, what the word says, take it. But I love it when, you can correct directly from the word, right? You get it directly from the source. And then it's awesome when you look back on your life and you're reading the word and you were like, wow, I used to do like that. I used to be like that. Or I used to do these specific things that the word tells us not to do. And you realize that you've come a long way. And again, from Sister Kaylee's point to Sister Ava's point, that growth in the Most High is so awesome because you don't really notice it day to day. But when you like think back to longer periods of time, you realize like, wow, I have really made such a long jump, right? I really have grown a lot since a specific date. You know what I mean? And when you reflect on that, revel in that, and give the Most High praise because He's working on you. All praises to the Most High. Anybody else?
I'll go.
All right, brother, let's get it.
Okay, well, hitting on what you were just saying, man, I was just thinking how I ain't even been keeping the lunar Shabbat since January. It feels like it's been years, and it's like, man, I'm a baby, man. I didn't even realize it. Time flies, but it slows down too. It's deceptive. But
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Proverbs 25:37. Make your foot rare in your neighbor's house, lest he get enough of you and hate you. Well, I know the other versions say like get weary of you, but yeah, that's a good one, man. It's a good one to remember. You over at somebody's house all the time, they're gonna get sick of you real quick.
Somebody else commented on that not too long ago. I ain't gonna say no names. Sister Kaylee.
yeah. I was just like, dang. I mean, I don't know. Like sometimes when I'm reading Proverbs and it just connects like to today, but it was written like way, way, way back then. And among many other verses, it's just like, dang, man, like the Bible really is like timeless.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because that is so true. But
Well,
I don't have that problem. I make my rounds with my family and friends, and lock them in maybe once, twice a month, and then yeah.
she like, I ain't wearing out no welcomes. Y'all gonna barely see me. You're gonna see me enough to know I'm alive. All praises to the Most High. Anybody else? Well, in the spirit of growth, right? I love how the chapter ends. It says, I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek thy servant, for I do not forget thy commandments. And so there's so much in that verse, right? David is acknowledging that he has made mistakes. He has gone astray as a lost sheep, but he's asking for the Most High to seek him, not because he's just calling out to the Most High to seek him, but because he knows that the Most High will come and get him from his own life experience. I was telling my daughter earlier today, a lot of what you read in the Psalms is David expressing what's currently happening to him based on what's happening in his life, but it's also a reflection of Israel as a whole. David also represents Israel in a lot of that. And if you haven't made that connection, as you're reading the Psalms in your own time, because I don't know when the next time we'll get back to Psalms, but when you're reading Psalms in your own time, when David is talking about himself, you can kind of plug Israel into that, and you might get a whole new level of understanding of what the scriptures are saying, because we have gone astray. Israel has gone astray like a lost sheep, and the Most High has always come back and gotten us. He's operated within the limits of his own law and his own instruction and his own commands. And there's some interesting loopholes that, you don't really think about, right? But he's gone through a lot to redeem us. And so just like David is saying in the last verse, he says, I do not forget thy commandments. We shouldn't forget the Most High's commandments. We should stick to those commandments and follow them. If you ain't got nothing from this whole chapter, hold on to that. For sure, hold on to that. But I just like how it wraps up. I like how it ends, the last several verses actually. But being that lost sheep, and it connects to the Messiah. I'll leave the 99 and go and get the one. So it's great to be known as that one that, that Messiah went and got, threw over his shoulder and brought him back and celebrated. So all praises to the Most High.
As you were bringing that one up, something that I learned this week was when Yah said to Solomon, ask of me what you will and I will give it to you. We're taught growing up that Solomon asked for wisdom. And that's throughout Christianity, throughout the different denominations that read the Bible. We're taught from our children that he asked for wisdom. And something I learned this week was that in the Hebrew, it's not wisdom, not just directly that he asked for. He asked for an understanding heart. And they then translate that to wisdom. And when you read Psalm 119, as we've been doing for weeks now, and you just do a basic Bible search, Bible Gateway search for give me understanding. It's there in Psalm 49, verse 3. And throughout Psalm 119, it's in verse 34, verse 73, 125, 144, 169, where King David says, give me understanding. So I thought that was neat how those two things tied together. And I was wondering how close the relationship that, because David had several children, and he's a king. It's not like us now where as commoners, the children might see their father every day, and they come home from work and they're jumping all over their father. This is different, where the king is at the palace, and the children live with their different mothers in different little palaces and stuff like that. So they may not see each other all the time. And so it made me wonder, about the kind of relationship that he and Solomon had, that it's imparted onto Solomon that that's what he should ask the Most High for. was for a heart of understanding, and if that was just purely from him or if it was ingrained in him, like how you teach your children right now, you teaching them the Torah and everything, and it kind of shapes their own thoughts, especially in comparison to their friends. If that was, because I haven't read it yet about the kind of relationship they've had with each other on a personal level. And so I wonder if that was a part of their relationship and what he learned from his observation of his father, King David, or if it's that these Psalms were like in a journal. Was he writing a journal and he carried the journal around? And was it something that he had like in the palace and Solomon would read the journal? And so, so it was just a neat thing that both those things came together this week for me with us reading 119.
All praises. You definitely in tune, sis. You definitely in tune. Real quick.
More than you know.
Real quick before we move on to next week's scripture reading, I want to give a shout out and a Shabbat Shalom to 1974. Shabbat Shalom. Glad you could join us. All praises. All right, next week we got Joshua 21, verses 27 through 40, Proverbs 26, verse 20, all the way to chapter 27, verse 11. And we are back to the chapters of Psalms. Y'all excited? They're not bad, though. Chapters 120 to 123. So I'll leave that up for those who want to write it down, take a picture, screenshot. While you're doing that, real quick, I believe this is my first time seeing you 1974. Welcome again. Like I said, this week we're doing it's trivia night, so it's Bible trivia, but we also do righteous reactions, which is we'll play different video clips and we'll react to them and have a discussion from a biblical perspective. And then obviously this is True Talk Radio, and we give biblical presentations, biblical teachings. So we'll go and we'll do 2 separate teachings throughout the month, and then we'll do 1 righteous reactions and 1 trivia night. And typically trivia night will wrap up the month, but sometimes it don't work out like that. So, but yeah, 2 teachings and then righteous reactions and then trivia night, and then it'll rinse and repeat. And then every once in a while we'll throw a curveball in there, do something great. Like we'll have guests in here. We do a trivia night battle royale where it's like Jeopardy style. We just, try to keep it interesting, not just your old typical podcast or YouTube channel. We try to make it engaging so that people are not only getting into the word, but, having fun getting into the word and getting that fellowship. Sorry, there's a motorcycle in the back. I don't know if y'all can hear it. But yeah, so. All right, hope y'all got that. And we are ready for trivia night. Gotta get it cracking. Get it cracking.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So last week we had Sister Kaylee take home the championship belt. Sister Ebony came in 2nd place, and Akari came in 3rd place. But Akari and Genesis and Ebony are all together so they're going to be all together in 1. And then we'll be getting everything squared away.
We still might have our own individual answers now.
Yay! No.
Well, if y'all do, just let me know, because I got y'all bundled together on this sheet. So. Are y'all separate?
No.
No. We are
because
not being separate. No. The reason I'm not saying that we are
asking
separate.
I'm asking the one with the authority. Kids, be quiet.
I'm telling you to put us separately. We might pick the same answers for majority, but sometimes the kids, they confident in what they know because you teach them and they be sure, and I be like, I don't know, and I pick something different. They don't want to lose a point because of me. That's what I'm saying. Put our names separately. Don't just We're not.
Okay.
There's no guarantee that for every answer we're gonna have the same answer.
All right, got it.
I love you, bro. You could say that.
Love
after.
you too. All right, let's get it.
He's so cute.
All righty. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, they having their own conversation. All right, cool. Number one. Psalm 119, between verses 100 and 110, compares the word of the Most High to what? Psalm 119, between verses 100 and 110. I can't give you the exact verse, but it compares the word of the Most High to what? And I will just play some music for 30 seconds and leave this up since it's a visual kind of question. So.
Spider.
You know that we're not in high school, right? I mean, like, we used to study in the first.
Don't wanna feel it. It hurts.
I feel like giving up, but I can't, cause the spirit won't let me go too deep. All praises, going through the pain on this walk, but I'm racing straight to the ground as I talk. Spirit blazing, killing every track, but it seems nobody listens. As long as I got Christ, there is nothing I am missing. I'd rather go through pain than be comfortable in sin. When I hear the words, well done, I really give a grin. Been living in a pen, mentally I've been off, had to isolate myself.
All right. It's been about 30 seconds. We need them answers in the chat. If you're dropping them in the chat, if you're dropping them on YouTube, go ahead and drop them on YouTube. Okay. Tess, I got your answer on YouTube. Sister Ava, I got you. Cindy, are you gonna unmute your mic and give your answer? Or are you gonna put it in you with her in the chat? Yeah. Cindy, put your answer in the chat as well. Or Sister Tess, are you guys pairing together? Since y'all over there together, just let me know, and then I'll get it fixed. Put y'all together on my sheet.
You know, just so this doesn't slide, thank you very much for playing the music instead of the timer, so the answer could show itself to me in the visual of the question.
Well, for the visual questions, yeah, I could definitely do that.
Wait, is it just one answer?
I would be honest, when I just didn't want to give the exact verse. So if by chance one of these other answers is in there between verses 100 and 110, and you can prove it, and then I'll give you that point. I just selected a range of verses.
Okay.
Because I was focused on one particular verse. However, like I said, yeah, if you got something else and it lines up with scripture, you know, I always adjust it.
Bring it, Sister Kaylee. Come with the receipts.
That's right. You come with them receipts, we're good. All right, y'all answering it together. Okay, I'm gonna change that. Tess and Cindy. All righty. All righty. Sister Ava, in the chat, is Sean doing his own thing? Is he's gonna answer for himself, or is he not participating, or is he is?
Okay, I guess he's participating. He says lamb.
All right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just wanted to know. Okay. And Ebony and the Kids, what answer y'all got?
You got stop.
Stop.
We picked the lamp.
We picked lamp.
The lantern lamp thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Lamp, yeah.
We.
All right. And the answer is lamp. Now, if you got something different, and it is in the scriptures, go ahead and say something between verses 100 and 110.
Okay, so I went with honey because I had read and I stopped there and I'm like, oop, it's honey. And I ain't read nothing else. But I'm still
verse?
vouch. 103. It says, how sweet are your words to my taste, sweeter than honey to my mouth. I mean, it's being compared to honey.
Yeah. That's valid.
So yeah, I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear.
Yeah, that's valid. I'll take that. Let's see. We got a shield as well. Do you want to? Yeah, you want to provide that?
Yeah, it's let's see here. 119 verse oh man, that's verse 114.
Oh, dang.
He took it too far.
Technicality.
Yes, sir. You got me on that one, man. It's all good.
The verse I was actually focusing on was 105. The word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. That's why that is the correct answer, but I will take
it's so funny because when you ask the question, that's what comes in my head from so many times I've heard that verse. But then when you start giving off the verses, I'm like cracking open the Bible. Okay, I'm running through here, and I'm yeah. All right, never mind.
No worries, brother. No worries. All right, number 2. True or false? Proverbs 23 gives a warning about envying sinners. A warning about envying sinners. True or false? And you got 30 seconds.
Is that 23 or 23?
I know you'd be feeling left out, Sister Ava, so I'll be over here snapping with you.
It's not the same.
All right.
Did you get, real quick, did you get my answer for number 1? Because you didn't say my name, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, I got your answer, sis. I saw you.
Okay.
Answer in the
All
chat.
right. Okay, thanks.
Let's see. Brother David, I got you. Kaylee, I got you. Sister Andy, I got your answers. Let's see. Okay. And let me check YouTube. Sister Ava, Tess, and Sean. I got you guys as well. And Ebony and the Kids. Go ahead.
I say true.
Okay.
Mom and Jen are still trying to figure it out.
No, we all say true.
All right. True all around. And the correct answer is true. True. It does give a warning about envying sinners. Alrighty. All right. Proverbs number 3. Proverbs 24 says, if you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is what? Is it A, great, B, failing, C, small, or D, gone? Proverbs 24. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is what? Great, failing, small, or gone? Great, failing, small, or gone. If you faint in the day of adversity. 30 seconds. Kaylee, David, and Sister Andy, I got you. What'd you say, Sister Ava?
I was asking what the answer was.
All right. Either Tess or Cindy, put y'all answers in the chat. I got you. Perfect. Okay. I got you, Sister Ava and Sean. And Jen and I was about to say Jen and the kids. Ebony and the kids.
I say small.
We all say small.
Okay.
I read the.
All right. And the answer is small. C is the answer. All righty. Number 4. Within the first 10 verses of Psalms 119, what question is asked about a young man? Within the first 10 verses of Psalm 119, what question is asked about a young man? Is it A, how shall he serve the Most High? B, how shall he cleanse his way? C, how shall he gain wisdom? Or D, how shall he live long? In the first 10 verses of Psalm 119, what question is asked about a young man? How shall he serve the Most High, cleanse his way, gain wisdom, or live long? 30 seconds. Okay. Ava and Sean, I got you. Ebony and the kids. And okay, I got you, Sister Tess. Ebony and the kids, go ahead.
Did you hear it?
No.
We say B.
All right. I think that is everybody. Yep. And the answer is B. How shall he cleanse his way? How shall he cleanse his way? Number 5. Proverbs 24 says, a just man falls how many times and rises again? Your version might say a righteous man or something of the equivalent of it. But Proverbs 24 says a just man falls how many times and rises again? And I mean, this is visual, so I'll just leave it up there. And we'll continue the music. 30 seconds.
I ain't even take no calls. If you looking for the cheat, I am focused on my mission. Spreading the living gospel and dodging all that is wicked. Yes.
Don't wanna feel it. It hurts.
Of new information and you taking action, you gaining attraction, ignoring distractions.
All righty. Let's see. I got Tess, I got your answer. And in a moment, Sister Ava and Sean will be providing their answers. Okay, Sean, I got you. Tess, I got you. Ebony and the kids, y'all can go ahead.
7 times.
All right, you say 7 times.
You already told me.
I meant to say all of.
I got it. I figured if one of y'all say something, it's for all of y'all, unless y'all got a different answer and y'all ain't gonna let that mic go muted. You gonna make sure you get your answer out. All right, and the correct answer is 7 times. 7 times. Great. Good job, y'all. Good job, y'all. Number 6, true or false? Proverbs 24 advises preparing your work outside on the land before building your house. Proverbs 24 advises preparing your work outside on the land before building your house. True or false? 30 seconds.
Yeah, I noticed you're not calling any names.
No, why would I do that, sis?
Oh wait, is this the right chapter that we have? Question? Oh well. Is it 24? Why does it sound like this was just last week? It would be last week? Or did last week? We didn't do Proverbs 24 last week. No. Last week we did. Well, what?
Last week.
They're divided up.
If we did not do Proverbs 24 last week, then it's not 24, it's 25. Is it a trick question, brother?
I think some of 24 was last week because of the way they're divided up. I think that they it overlapped.
I can't see if he's smiling. The
Let me
live
see.
button is over his face. So I can't see if he's smiling.
No, I'm looking at the reading now. Last week, it was Proverbs 25:8 to 25:27. I get you ain't sure, but pick some. Sister Tess, Sister Cindy. Provide any answer is better than nothing. I mean, it's a true or false, so you got a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, but coming from somebody who's answered wrong frequently, it would be nice to get it right.
Okay. Ebony and the kids, y'all go ahead.
Me and mommy say.
Wait, would you wait?
Me and mommy say true.
Everyone says true.
Wow, so you gonna leave me out?
Under the bus.
Under the bus. The bus is on top of your forehead. All right, I got you, Sister Tess, Sister Cindy. All right, the correct answer is true. True.
See now? See? You got it right. You got me sweating.
I'm not trying to get you to sweat, it's already hot enough. We in the middle of the summer, you know what I'm saying? All right, number seven. Proverbs 26 compares a fool to what animal? Proverbs 26 compares a fool to what animal, or which animal, I should say. Obviously, you can see. You got dog, an ox, a snake, or a serpent, however you want to say it, and then a lamb or a goat.
If I get this wrong, can I blame it on my age? Because I should have. This was just this week.
Compare a fool to what animal? 30 seconds.
Distractions, they call you a cult, but you really a faction of truth. You got the proof, you know the rules, and you know what to do. Friends in your family then gave up on you. People switched up and they acting brand new. Stabbed in the back, them scars hurt since you became a convert. Life is an isolated prison just because of your decision, but I'm telling you the bars work. Sitting there feeling like you need a reset. Emotions feel like you right in the wave. Wondering if it's anything you regret. Being rejected by ones that you trying to save. I'm a black sheep to society, Ever since I came out the matrix, Aware of the plans of the enemy, Cause I know the devil like to play tricks, but I submit to your will. And when I'm weak, I know that you are there. The weight of this pain is heavy on me, but you hold it up when it's too much to bear.
All right, 30 seconds. Drop them answers if you haven't already. Kaylee and the gang in the
hold up
private chat. I got you. What you about to say, brother? Go ahead.
I'll switch into 8.
Okay. All righty. And Ebony and the kids, go ahead.
Dog.
Hold on. No.
Everyone chose dog.
What is it you be trying to do, babe, when y'all unmute the mic? You be like, hold up, what's going on?
There's a weird delay on my tablet. It keeps saying that it lost like internet connectivity, but it didn't. So the mic does this thing where it turns gray when it's unmuted, but because of the weird delay, it shows that we're muted, but it's gray. So until it goes completely gray and that slash comes off, you can't hear us. So they think it's unmuted, but you can't hear us.
Oh, okay.
So
I got you.
that's why. And then a lot of times when I'm trying to tell them to hold on 1 second, you're catching the end of it because that's when it's going off.
Oh, well, yeah, y'all need to wait.
I know. And I keep telling them. So.
Okay. All right. The correct answer is dog. Woof woof. Compares a fool to a dog.
Wait, you got my answer too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha covered, sis. All right, next we got number 8. According to Psalms 119, and this is a quote, this is a fill in the blank. Order my steps in thy word, and let not any blank have dominion over me. Your versions might sound a little bit different, okay? But they're pretty close on this verse. Order my steps in thy word, and let not any blank have dominion over me. Is it A, princes, B, rulers, C, iniquity, or D, none of the above? Is it princes, rulers, iniquity, or none of the above? The quote, order my steps in thy word, and let not any blank have dominion over me. 30 seconds.
You did a pretty good job of not emphasizing any one of them there. Yeah, good job.
I know you be trying to listen in.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
You swear I be trying to be sneaky. I don't be. Sometimes I just be reading.
Rulers, iniquity, none of the above.
All right, put your answers in the chat. All right, got your test. All right, Sister Kaylee, come on with your answer. Ebony and the kids, y'all can go ahead with your answer.
Oh.
Huh?
It froze.
Oh, okay. I can hear y'all now.
Hello?
Yep.
Oh, I see my thing froze, so I can't tell when it's on or off now. Answer, Jen. C, iniquity.
Okay, Sean, I got your answer. Sister Ava, what's your answer?
Babe, I'm gonna quickly go out and come back in.
Okay.
All right.
A, princes.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see, is that everybody? Yep, that's everybody. All righty. All right. So the correct answer is C, iniquity. David says, let not any iniquity have dominion over me. We actually talked about it on the previous Shabbat talk recently. So I was hoping that y'all remembered, but you never know. That's why it's important to read before we it quickly skim the scriptures before we start. Stuff is fresh. All right, number 9. Number 9. Psalm 119, verse 1. Describe those as blessed who do what? Psalm 119 verse 1 describes those as blessed who do what? A, walk in the law of the Most High. B, keep his testimonies. C, meditate day and night. Or D, seeks deeper understanding. Psalm 19 verse 1 describes those as blessed who does what? A, B, C, or D. 30 seconds.
Yeah, two of them are something like a David thing. I'm playing a big thing. I guess they all are typical of David to say, but two more strongly in 119. Well, D is also strong for never mind. Anyway.
I mean, this is an easy one. All you have to literally do is go to the verse.
Well, I am busy over here sweating. I'm trying to open up the Bible and look into it. Wow. I have to remember what we.
You can't open a book because you're wet.
You're fine.
Sweaty.
All right. Let's see. I got everybody's answers. Ebony and the kids, go ahead.
I say
A.
You gotta say it again.
A, Daddy.
A. Okay. Sister Kaylee.
Yeah, I had A. I thought you were gonna take C from last because you said you had everyone's answer, and I was like, wait. That was for the test.
Let's see.
I changed my answer.
I saw that. I got you covered, sis.
Why? Y'all just gonna leave us out here?
All right. The last answer, will you say both B? Was that for this question or is that the last question, Sister Abba?
This question, we both said B.
Okay. And the correct answer is A. Walk in the law of the Most High. That one was a freebie. You just go to one verse. And I didn't want to do a range of verses for this one because I didn't know what else was in like the range. And then we just, you get a freebie. All right, number 10. Proverbs 26 says, honor is fitting for a fool. Proverbs 26 says, honor is fitting for a fool. True or false? Honor is fitting for a fool. 30 seconds. All righty. Sister Ava, I got y'all's. Here we go. Ebony and the kids, go ahead. Sister Kaylee, I got you.
False.
See, Brother David knows what I'm talking about.
Crafty worded. How's it crafty worded? Y'all be thinking I'm out here doing a mastermind type stuff, and I'll just be making questions.
You got our answer?
Yeah, I got y'all answers. Sister Tess, I got y'all answers too. The correct answer is false. False. Honor is not fitting for a fool. Honor is not fitting for a fool. If that is craftiness, then I don't know. Look here, y'all get some real craftiness. I don't know what's going on. It's basic, you know. You can ask Sister Ava. I done came up with some real, you know, sneaky, crafty questions in the past, but I ain't been on that lately.
Yeah, you got boring. Like you got older. Did you get older?
I did get a little bit older, you know.
Oh.
You know, when I make stuff crafty, that's when we have debates and Shabbat talks trivia nights take three hours because everybody turned into a lawyer on me.
Yes, it's a good old days, man. We need to bring that back.
Hey, if y'all want me to bring it back, I can. I just don't want to hear no complaining when it come back now. I'm gonna bring a bailiff with me.
Complaining is the sweet part. That's what we're supposed to do. You have the leader and you have the complainers. That's it.
Number 11. True or false? According to Leviticus 11, a grasshopper is clean to eat. According to Leviticus 11, a grasshopper is clean to eat. True or false? Grasshoppers, clean to eat.
Now, are you discussing the actual part? This is what I'm talking about.
I didn't do anything. What did I do? What did I do?
Christians know us, Leviticus. I'm not.
What did we do? What did I do? Sister Test, I got your answer.
Well, you live with people rent free, food free. This is what you get.
That's hilarious. Sister Tess is correct. We did study this. We definitely did. All right, Sister Kaylee, Ebony, and the kids, y'all go ahead.
I'll go with true.
Okay. Ebony and the kids?
False. True.
Okay.
I'm on the line.
Okay, who said false?
Said false. I said true. Genesis said true. I say true.
Okay. Jen said true. Akari said false.
I say both.
It can't be both. True or false? You cut out. I can't hear what you said. Ava and Sean, I got you. What was your answer, babe? I don't know if your mic is still acting up.
They're on the other side of the mansion. You can't hear them. One of the palaces.
You didn't get my.
No, you cut out.
Oh, you need my answer?
She said
That's yours.
true.
That's yours.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I heard you say
Okay,
both. And
I
said
heard you
can't
say
do
both, and I said you can't do.
All right, true. All right, the correct answer is true. Grasshoppers are actually clean to eat, according to Leviticus 11. Locusts as well are clean to eat. I know they bugs, and you might think first to a bug like, oh no, bugs ain't clean. Well, there's a couple that are. There's a couple that are.
Look at you smiling like you know a couple of recipes.
No, listen, it's clean. I ain't messed with it.
Like you still have some stuck in your teeth or something, trying to convince us.
Oh no, I can't imagine. Just imagine like a grasshopper leg just poking out my teeth and squirming. Oh nah, I can't do that. If I do that, it's on some survival. Like that's the only thing that's around, and if I don't eat it, I'm gonna die type thing. I'm not, but I'm not about to go and be like, hey, what kind of grasshoppers you got? Let me go ahead and throw some buffalo sauce on them. That's some fried buffalo grasshoppers. Nah.
Yeah, cousin John had it with honey. Maybe it was spicy honey.
I ain't judging you if you do, because technically it is clean according to the scriptures. But I'm just me personally, I'm not doing that unless I have to. All right, number 12. Number 12. We got another visual, so I'll leave it up. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a blank. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a blank. It's found in Proverbs 25. Okay. And your version might say something a little bit different. It might say an unrighteous man, a foolish man, but confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a blank. 30 seconds.
But there's healing. Abba got you. No giving up. He'll make you better.
I want to say, man, Sister Andy and brother David, y'all have been on it. Y'all been the first ones to answer every single question. Like y'all been on it. Got you, Sister Kaylee. I got you. Okay. Sister Tess. Got you guys. Okay. Ava and Sean. Go ahead, Ebony and the kids.
We all say B.
B.
All right. Everybody say B. And the correct answer is B. B, a broken tooth, a sore tooth, depending on your translation and version. But yes, confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth or a sore tooth. If you haven't had a broken tooth before, just know that that thing is painful. And so the scriptures is trying to let you know, like, that's what you look like when you put confidence in a wicked, foolish, unrighteous individual. All right. Number 13. What is the overall theme of Psalms 119? What is the overall theme of Psalms 119? So this is going to get interesting because everybody probably have different answers, right? So what is the overall theme of Psalms 119? I give you 30 seconds and just start sending your answers. If it's easier for you to just unmute your mic to give me your answers, that's fine. You don't got to put it in the chat. Just unmute your mic and tell me your answers at the end of the music.
I'm so used to creating safe spaces for other people. When it comes to me, it's never reciprocated. I often get irritated when I'm feeling feeble, and I look for a solid shoulder to lean on, and I can't. Despite all the good I do, despite all the love I show, despite all the life I speak into each and every soul, how can I complain when I knew this came with the path I chose? Even as a father and a husband, I feel so alone. I'm done proving myself to people who are committed to misunderstanding me as a human. The truth is, y'all don't really like me as a person. Y'all just like my music. Y'all just want to catch vibes. To me, this shit is therapeutic. I thank my Abba for giving me the gift to express my...
Alrighty. Drop them answers in the chat if you're doing that. Let's see. Ava, Sean, Tess. Okay. Ava, Sean, Tess, I got you guys' answers recorded. Brother David, I got you. Sister Andy, you about to give your answer?
He wanted more of Yah, his commandments, his laws. I guess that's the way I can put it. Is that he just wanted more of the Lord, and he knew he was a sinner, but yet he just wanted to be close to Yah and to praise Yah and to get more of him and to continue to grow in him. That's it.
Gotcha. Sister Kaylee, Ebony, kiddos.
Psalms 119 is pretty much about delighting in the law and depending on the law and the Most High's word.
Okay. Gotcha.
And us over here, it was praising the Most High, giving him reverence, but asking him to
You muted. You went muted. I didn't hear what you said.
I don't know how.
Most High, giving him reverence and asking him to, and then you cut out.
To teach him his laws, his commandments, his statutes, his decree, and then also him
affirming. You went mute again.
I don't know why he's doing that because I'm not touching anything. So, but affirming how committed he is to serving him and following his laws, statutes, and commandments and his word.
Okay. And that's everybody. And the correct answer is everybody got it right. So if you was wondering, yeah, everybody got it right. I accepted everybody's answer. Good job. Number 14 in Psalms 119, David says he hid the word of the Most High in his heart to avoid what? Did he avoid death, temptation, pain, or sin? David says he hid the word of the Most High in his heart to avoid A, death, B, temptation, C, pain, or D, sin. Which one you got? 30 seconds. He hid the word of the Most High in his heart to avoid one of these on the screen. All right, Ebony and the kids, go ahead. I got your answer, Sister Ava. Just waiting on Sean. I don't know if it. Okay, there we go. No, you hit it again. There you go.
All right. To avoid sin. That's what all of us said.
That's what all of you said. Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
I love you.
I love you too.
That's beautiful.
That's my love, baby. I ain't never seen a kid that in tune with his emotions and just so loving and expressive. Like kids will hug up on you, you know. They run, they give you a hug, they give you a kiss, then they run off and play. This boy would literally just be up under us. Like one of his friends was like, "You want to come over to my house and play?" And he was like, "That means I gotta leave the house and get away from my parents. I really want to be here with them and love on them. You know, I'm a pass, bro."
That's
Can't
right.
ask for more than that.
That's my baby right there. But let's see. Okay, I got everybody. The correct answer is. Wait, I got everybody. Okay, yeah, I do. Yeah, double check. Correct answer is D. Sin. D.
Made me nervous there. I thought it was B for a while.
I know I put some good answers in there though. Like all of them look like they could be right. Like, but nah, y'all got it. Y'all didn't fall. So you still got 7 times, right? All right, next question. This is the last of the regular questions. 15, true or false? According to the Bible, perfection has its limits. According to the Bible, perfection has its limits.
Not
True
calling any names?
or false? I'm not calling no names. I'm about to just slide on over here to this timer. Kaylee, that was a good try, yay.
Yeah, I don't know what my keyboard was doing.
Look, I already know. I'm the king of typos. I'm the king of typos. All right, so Kaylee, Andy, and I see, David, you say you don't get the question? It says, according to the Bible, perfection has its limits. So somewhere in the Bible, it's the question is saying somewhere in the Bible, it says that perfection has its limits, like it has a limitation. Somewhere in the Bible, is that a true or false statement? That's what the question is asking.
It actually says that, or that's something you can concur, that you read into it or whatever.
It actually says it.
Okay.
That's what the question's saying. Is that a true statement or is that a false statement? That it's the question is saying that it actually says it. Is that true or is that false?
Why am I hearing like bro code? Like you're actually telling him the answer. I think I hear bro code there.
No, that's no bro code. Little bro code. Okay. Let me see. Get everybody answers in here. Tess. I got you. Ebony and the kids, y'all can go ahead. Everybody in the chat. Let me see.
All of us say true.
Kaylee, Andy, David. Okay, got you guys. Okay. And then I got Sean. Oh, I got yours too, sis. Never mind. Sorry. It was split up between two comments, so it looked like it was on the last question, but I got you. Sister Appa, you are locked in. All right. The correct answer is true. True. The correct answer is true. Perfection has its limitations. And I'm going to put Sister Tessa's comment on the screen. Fire right there. That's not where, that's not where the answer is actually coming from. The Bible does say that perfection has its limitations.
Do you remember the verse that it was? I think we talked about it last week.
It's Psalms 119, verse 96. It says, in the KJV, it says, I have seen an end of all perfection, but thy commandment is exceeding broad. But when you look at the word end in the Strongs, that word end isn't talking about an ending of perfection. It's talking about a limit, that perfection has its limits. There's a limit to perfection. And like Sister Tess alluded, Solomon is a good example. The wisest individual still wasn't perfection. There was limits to his stuff. Plus, I actually shared it on another Shabbat talk too, so that was another bone if he was on it and present. But going to
also quickly the NIV for that same verse, it word for word it says, to all perfection I see a limit, but your commands are boundless. So
so certain versions understood what the Hebrew word was doing there and actually provided like a more clearer expression of it. I think the NASB says it too. So if you check out the NASB, even in the text, before you even look at the word, it'll tell you that it's a limit.
Did Sister Jen hear what you said, Sister Ebony? Is that in her Bible? And you think James?
Well, the kids actually, they now have a new Bible too. It's a KJV, but it's an easy read. So it takes all the definite and vowels and stuff out, but it keeps like the actual essence of what the KJV is saying. But both of them, they got new Bibles that they using as well. First bonus question. And I'm going to remove this stuff. Give me 1 second.
Hello?
Yeah, okay.
My thing froze, so I might have to leave and come back. Hold on.
Can you see the new question?
Nope.
Right, I gotta come back in.
What in the world? I'm guessing that this is Sister Kaylee's question.
Well,
and she's quiet too.
The good thing about it is that you don't gotta wait too long to find the answer.
I don't see the question.
I know I backed out of it because I was waiting for Ebony to get back in here so they can all see the question at the same time. Okay. Now They're back. Let's go to the question. Can y'all see Ebony and the kids? Can you see number 15 up there right now?
Yes.
Okay. The first bonus question. Provide at least one of the 3 verses that describes the picture. Look at the picture closely. Look at the picture closely. Provide at least one of the 3. There's 3 verses. Primarily 2, but I'll take a third verse as well. You got to give the book, the chapter, and the verse that describes this picture. Provide at least one of the 3 verses that describes the picture that you see right there. Look at it closely and absorb what the scene is talking about. And you got 30 seconds. So let me go ahead and
these beautiful melodies is good for my mental health. Lately I've been feeling like my back's against the wall. I need help if I call. Who gon' pick up that phone? Safe space, I need a safe space. Who can I run to when I got a lot on my mind? I carry a lot of weight, so much weight I can't bear no more. Gotta give it to the Most High. I be feeling like I got nobody. So many humans, but nobody to confide in. It's just me, myself, and I. I'm so tired of dealing with people who struggle with cognitive dissonance. No matter what I say, it's guaranteed to conflict with whatever they believe in. Their subconscious shuts down and blocks everything out, ready to defend anything you throw at it. But I don't force anything. I just plant seeds and let Abba do his magic. Whenever they finish going through what they gotta go through, I'll be on standby, ready to tap in. A wise man once told me, the greatest thing you could ever do is let the ones you love be. If it's meant for them.
All right. Sister Ava and Sean, I got your guys' answers. Sister Tess. Sister Angie said, I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Okay, do we get extra points if we provide more than just one?
It says at least one. So yes, that would be it. Absolutely, you can.
For more points?
Well, we have some.
No, not for no more points.
We have some ready.
Okay, no, wait. So we don't get anything extra if we do more than one?
No, you just need to give at least one.
Okay, just give the one then.
Proverbs chapter 21, verse 9.
Okay.
No, 25 Proverbs 25 verse 24.
Oh.
Proverbs 25 verse 24. Okay, I got you. Okay, let's see. All right, I think that's everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and get his answer. The correct answer.
Hold on. I don't think Sister Andrea knows what she's saying. Hold on.
I'm trying to say is I don't know where it is, but I think it looks like when Rahab, when she was helping the men to escape on the roof.
No.
Oh, I get what you.
That's what it looked like to me.
No. Sister Andrea is having a food coma right now. I am her attorney.
That's what it looked like to me. I don't know what I was looking. I can't see the picture that well. I mean, I don't know.
She can't read. I have the power of attorney. She says Proverbs 21 verse 9. Take that answer. And if I'm wrong, oh boy.
That's my final.
I didn't know we could get help.
That's what attorneys are for.
But don't none of us have attorneys.
That's what a lawyer is for. You pay.
We don't have.
Phone a friend.
Yeah, y'all always have that one time, that one freebie.
No, Andrea, just change the answer.
I can understand why you got that from the picture. I can see that. So yeah, I get what you mean. But yeah, it's not talking about Rahab. That's not what was depicted in the scene. The correct answer is Proverbs 21:9, Proverbs 25:24, and I will even accept Proverbs 21:19 as well. Even though 21:19 isn't talking about a man on his roof, it's talking about a man going into the wilderness, but it's still the central theme is still the same. So I'll take 21:19 as well. But 21:9 and 25:24 for sure are the two answers you could give. So if you gave one of those, you are good to go. Okay. And next question is, and the last question, oh shoot. Hold up. One second.
Hello?
Yeah.
Did you ask another bonus question?
No, I'm about to pull it up. Give me a
Oh,
second.
because I thought my screen had froze. Okay.
No, you ain't freeze. Give me a second. I'm gonna just screen. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just screenshot it because that's much faster to do. Okay. And I'm gonna pull it up the question like this here. Image. Okay, we'll do it like that. All right, so this question is, how many times does David request understanding, not simply mentioning understanding, but specifically asking for it from the Most High in Psalms 119? How many times does David request understanding, not simply mentioning understanding, but specifically asking for it from the Most High?
Not calling any names.
Not calling any names. If you get this one wrong, you ain't been listening and paying attention.
Oh, my word.
If you ain't been listening, you ain't paying attention. And if you ain't paying attention, you're going to get put in detention. But I'll play some music and we'll get back with the answers. I know Psalms 119 is a big chapter and there's some skimming to do. So I'll give y'all more than 30 seconds.
For them to wake up, they gon' wake up. If not, don't stress yourself out about it. Let them stay asleep. In these 13 years, the most important thing to me was staying in my lane and keeping my peace. I'm done overextending myself to others, but you know where to find me if you ever need a brother. Safe space, I need a safe space. Who can I run to when I got a lot on my mind? much weight I can't bear no more, gotta give it to the Most High. I be feeling like I got nobody. So many humans, but nobody to confide in. It's just me, myself, and I.
David, you stupid. Let's see.
About this work.
They say that life is a marathon. Well, catch me if you can, I'm a paragon.
Yeah.
Just try to keep up. Try to keep up. I see you there at the finish line. Cause I ain't slowing down, no, I'm getting mine. Just try to keep up. Try to keep up.
Solemn.
I'm trying to gather all the sinners. You would think that it's town hall. The ones who say they love you could be plotting your downfall. Many hear my music and be thinking they found Paul. I'm living in my purpose and I'm thankful I found y'all. Ain't it dope to be blessed by the Most High? Be grateful for your breath just like the wind as it blows by. He knows why you strayed. You need to break soul ties. You covered by the blood. It's crimson, so roll tide. Appointed by the Father, so you know I'ma do his work.
I'm an example.
To preach repentance, I do it first. Sin has a price, and let me tell you that cost steep. This ain't for the righteous, trying to gather the lost sheep. Focus on my message, don't get caught up in language. Even Messiah sat with sinners, so I know who to hang with. Hate it or love it, there's always sin trying to creep up. Either join or move around, cause ain't no way you can keep up.
Life is a marathon. Well, catch me if you can, I'm a paragon. Just try to keep up. Try to keep up.
All right. Now, before y'all finalize our answers, Sister Tess asked in the chat, can you guys use phone a friend? Do y'all want to use phone a friend for this question, or y'all want to keep it where y'all answering y'all selves? You got to be unanimous. Y'all know the rules. So if you're gonna phone a friend, everybody got to agree to phone a friend.
I can tell you now, we over here don't agree. We don't want to phone a friend.
Gotta be unanimous. Yeah, Tess, I see what you're saying, right? It is the last question. Technically, nothing to lose in terms of getting points. But in the spirit of competitiveness, if somebody knows the number and they feel like somebody else doesn't know the number, who's their competition, they don't want to give everybody that point because they want to be able to get the point ahead of them. So I get what you're saying, but yeah, it don't seem like everybody wants to do it. So unfortunately, we're going to have to provide answers. All right, Sean, I got your answer locked in. Let's see where we at over here. Okay, Sean, I got you. Okay, Tess, I see what the answer you put in there. It said Sean over there. Read. I don't blame you, man. Open that book, boy. You know what I'm saying? Dave said you have to play the whole album before you get caught up. All right, y'all say 5. Got you. And Ebony and the kids and Sister Kaylee.
I'm answering last because it was my question.
I got you.
I was wondering why you were so quiet. I hope I didn't hear anything about your.
He hit me up saying, "Oh, I need you to get a hard question. This, and that." I almost said how many times was the word law repeated in Psalms 119. I almost.
Oh my word! That one.
Hey, on that one, you would have probably had to give like a range, right? Like between 21 and 28 and 35 to 42. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was about to hit y'all over the head with, Sister Ava, I got your answer locked in. Ebony and the kids, y'all got to go because Kaylee got to go last.
Wait, why does Kaylee have to go last?
Because this is her question.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't. Did we answer the David question?
What? We're on the last one. The 14.
That's everybody.
Are we all answering 14, y'all?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And my answer is 6.
Okay. Let me move this down. And pull this back up.
I mean, Sean was right.
Hey, he said he was reading. Now, the correct answer is 6. I accidentally put the answer up there first. I don't know if y'all noticed that. I don't know if you was paying
It's
attention.
Psalm 119.
Yes, and the verses of Psalm 119.
Oh, I didn't see the parentheses part. Oh well.
119:27, 119:34, 119:73, 119:144, and 169 are the 6 occurrences that it happens.
I was gonna say like that doesn't sound right, but it's like.
Or that I got 5 missing.
Isn't that 5?
Yeah, that's 5.
I think the answer is 5.
No,
No, it's 6. Hold
120,
on.
120.
It's verses.
125.
It's verses 27, 34, 73, 169, 125, and 144.
Yeah, 125 is the one that's not mentioned here. But I will also accept a range on this question to be fair. And it's kind of small. Dang, it wasn't this small when I was making it. So I'm going to read it. Hold on. Let me blow it up on my TV. Okay, I said, but I will accept anything between 6 and 13 because he does ask the Most High to teach him. Sometimes in the verse right before he asks for understanding, which could also be interpreted as seeking understanding as well, but nothing less than 6. So you got to get between 6 and 13. And so the verses for asking to be taught, because he'll say, teach me your precepts or you teach me your laws, is verse 12, verse 26, verse 33, verse 44, verse 66, verse 68, verse 108, and verse 124. So you see, like 124 comes before 125, and 33 comes before 34, and 26 comes before 27. So they were like paired up a lot of times. What I did when I was studying was I put numbers next to all of these, including the last was it verse 171, where it says, my lips shall utter praise when thou hast taught me thy statutes. My version says, thou hast taught me thy statutes. Some versions, especially the NIV, would say, teach me thy statutes. So if you said 14 and you're reading out of the NIV, then I'll also accept 14. But I got to be between the range of 6 and 14 for the answer. Got to be in the range between 6 and 14.
When you were reading the number of verses, I wanted to ask you this before. When you're reading the number of verses, what were you looking around at? You bend your body as if the Bible is on legs and it's hiding behind the computer screen. What are you? And you look around, like, what are you looking around?
Oh, you talking about on a camera?
Yes, you're looking around something, like something is hiding from you.
No, like, so the camera's right here.
Yes.
I'm pointing to the camera.
Yes.
But my Bible is here, down here.
Yes.
And then I also have what you guys are looking at your phone right now or your computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that's up here.
Okay.
And then I have the YouTube comments over here.
Okay.
And then all of the other commands and things for this live stream is all around. So I'm always.
His computer screen is like a 50-something inch.
Hold on. Let me help y'all out.
TV.
Let me help y'all out. Let me see. Will it reach?
Yeah, but you
Okay, so can y'all see that? You can't see it.
No. But what I'm saying is his screen is so big. It's a 50-something inch TV.
It's bigger than my TV.
Yeah. So
Okay.
instead of having multiple monitors, it's like there's multiple things open.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna show you. So this is the live stream.
It can't even fit in the lens. How big it is.
Okay, this is the live stream right here. This is me adding y'all. This down here is me adding y'all to the stream. And I gotta go and make sure that everybody's there. When y'all drop out, I gotta go down and add y'all back in. These commands down here is for me to like add stuff to the stream, take stuff away from the stream. And then over here is a chat, YouTube chat, and then I can change it to the private chat. And I gotta look over here to change it to the private chat. I gotta scroll down to look at all of this stuff. Like I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes. That's why I'm always looking around.
When you look at the replay, whatever timestamp it is now, it's now 7:55. So an hour and 55 minutes in, right before I ask you the question. Look at your body. So you see beyond the screen there now, whatever that is, a wall or whatever, it looks like where you were reading the verses from, like your notes or whatever.
I'm sitting really close.
And it's hiding behind the screen, and you're bending your body to look at like, stop playing, come let me read you.
Nah, I'm just really close.
First time I've seen this, like, what is he bending his body looking at? Oh, man.
I'm just really close to the screen, so I'm always looking around and moving. You know, that's all.
So what are the totals?
I hope I win.
No, it didn't happen. Sorry.
Oh no, brother, you good, man. Everybody drops out due to like signal and stuff. So I'll be letting people in throughout the whole show. It ain't just you. Shoot, sometimes I gotta drop out. Y'all see it, or I'll be talking for a minute and then I'll just bounce out, and y'all be like, "Well, until Brother Akey comes back, we're gonna talk like this," you know. So it's just like I said earlier, technology ain't perfect. But the totals for this week. Let's see here. So in third place, there was a tie between Genesis and Sister Tess. They both got everything right. They got 19 out of 19 points.
Ooh.
They was cooking.
Ooh, yeah.
Akari, no. That's third place. Third place is Jen and Tess and Cindy. So they'll get half a point for the next Shabbat talk. And second place was Sister Ebony with 20 out of 19. She had a bonus point from last week. And first place is Sister Kaylee.
Didn't I get all of the questions right too? Because me and Genesis had all the exact answers.
Daddy,
Right.
what place did I get?
Hold on one second. So Ebony, baby, you did get all the answers right. So it's a possible 19 points, and you had a bonus point from last week that gave you 20 points. So that's why even though Jen, Tess, and Cindy got everything right, they didn't have any bonus points.
Okay.
So you came in second place, and Sister Kaylee came in first place with 21 points because she got everything right and got the bonus points. Now, outside of the top three, you got Akari with 18.5, and then
Akari. That's good.
And then right Right behind him was Sister Andy with 17. And she was cooking too. The only thing she missed was this last bonus question. So y'all lucky because she got that. She'd been right with Jen, Tess, and Cindy. So she was cooking. Good job, sis.
Cooking curry chicken.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, y'all was look. Sister Andy was on point tonight. She was like, "Look, we ain't playing with y'all."
Yeah, you don't even finish a question. She got her answer, and it's like, what?
No, absolutely. But congratulations to Sister Kaylee for coming in first place. The champion continues it on. She was trying to fail. She was honestly trying to fail so she want to hear y'all voice.
Undefeated.
But she ended up taking home the gold. And then Sister Ebony in second place with 20 points. And Sister Tess, Sister Cindy, and Genesis with 19 points in third place for the tie. All of y'all will get 0.5 points for next week. Good job, son. Good job.
Yay.
All righty. Does anybody have any comments, questions, anything they want to talk about before we close it out and get on up out of here?
Well, y'all steered me right with the suggestions on meat. I was wondering if anybody has sites I like to go to get raw cheese, raw organic cheese that they don't put a certain thing in that would transfer to humans. And the site that worked out for me was fedfromthefarm.com. I like their subscription and pricing. You don't have you need to order about $150 worth of stuff and get free shipping. But everybody else will find that you need to order like $250 or $300, and then their base pricing on each item is more expensive too. So fedfromthefarm.com is the one that turned out to be the best pricing. You don't have to buy too much, and they have all those standards where everything is grass fed, grass finished, and they're not putting a certain thing in the animals that we don't want. But I've still yet to find raw cheese. So if anybody has a site that they can let me know, I would appreciate that, because the one I'm finding right now is like $18 a pound, and I'm not willing to pay that for cheese.
No, I feel you. So everybody keep a lookout. If you got information on a place you can get raw cheese and order it online, definitely drop that information. Also, if you're trying to get fresh meat, if you don't want to order it from online because you do got to deal with shipping and stuff like that, I'm telling you, go to your local butcher. Find a butcher that's close to you. Most of the time, the local butchers either own their own land and have their own farms, or they have a close relationship with a local farm that's there. And then they'll get all their meat sourced from there. And you can ask about all the questions you want, whether the meat has certain things put in it. We know what we're talking about, right? Thank you for being discreet, Sister Ava. But you can ask all of those questions and get it, because we've got a local butcher that's literally 30 minutes from the house, and they don't got none of that stuff in it. And it's way priced. It's priced way lower than, because we was dealing with Good Rancher for a while. Sister Jasmine put us all on that, and we were doing that, but they were too expensive and they weren't giving a lot of meat. So Ebony found a local butcher, and we've been going there ever since. So, but definitely check out in y'all local areas and check out those butchers.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. May the Most High bless you, keep you, with camp His angels around you, give you peace. Shabbat shalom, family. One way, bye.
Shabbat shalom.
Bye-bye.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, family.
About this work.
They say that life is a marathon. Well, catch me if you can, I'm a paragon. Just try to keep up. Keep up. I'll see you there at the finish. finish line. Cause I ain't slowing down, no, I'm getting mine. Just try to keep on. Just try to keep on.
I'm trying to gather
Yes,
all
we
the
have
sinners who
Sakine.
think that it's town hall. The ones who say they
Thank you,
love you,
sis.
plotting your downfall.
Shabbat shalom.